Good morning. It's September 7th, aka Labor Day. I am excited to not have school today, even though we're gonna go to school eventually. We are gonna go to Dunkin' first, then we're gonna go to Taco Bell. We waited till it was kind of lunchtime because I've really been craving a cheesy gordita crunch. So we're gonna go Dunkin', Taco Bell, and then I need to run to my parents and get something that I shipped there, the Ikea drawers. I'm so excited. And then we will go to school. So let's go. I've never seen the Dunkin' line this long in my entire life. There must be like free coffee or something happening, so I guess I better check out the app and find out what's happening, because I was just planning on getting a medium pumpkin spice latte and a medium Charlie, which is a new drink that just came out that I am of course gonna try. Okay, so we ordered a medium Charlie and a medium of the signature pumpkin spice latte, just like planned, and I didn't see anything for free drinks on there, so I don't know what's going on, but we'll get our coffee and we'll go to Taco Bell. So sorry, the neighbor is mowing the lawn, but if you've ever wondered where the paint on my desk is from, well, actually we bought the paint for my desk and we splatter painted it. We had a lot left over, and so this was created. 9 years ago we got the green paint like this for the desk, and it fell coming out of the car, so there was this green splatter here. So I was like, you know what, Dad, if we already have green here, maybe we should just paint the rest of the driveway. So with all the leftover paint and other things, like this was like my sister's room color, the dark blue was my parents' room, and then this pink and the green and the purple was all from my desk. I painted my driveway. Hello, dinosaur says roar. Had to get a cart to bring these in because they're quite heavy, but ooh, here are the 4 things. Cabinet of Doom. You have met your match. We gonna do this today, woo! And then after the Cabinet of Doom has been dealt with, we will organize our curriculums and do printed copies and get the stuff ready for my student who does online learning, and her parents are coming tomorrow to pick up their workbooks for online learning. The whole district, all the workbooks are getting picked up tomorrow. So I'm just gonna binder clip everything she'll need for this coming week in there, and then after that we'll start mailing the stuff home for them. Okay, I'm gonna put these guys together and then I will show you when I have all 4 of them put together, because if I recall the last time when I built the one that I currently have, it took a long time because I couldn't figure out how to attach it. So hopefully this time it goes quicker. Okay, the first one done. It didn't seem that hard, so I will fast forward it for you. I'm pretty sure the time it took me to make 1, 2, 3, and 4 was equal to the time it took me to make the very first one, because I was so afraid of breaking everything, because it does snap in kind of hard. While we were doing this, I had a video uploading. The Wi-Fi here is so wonderful when you're the only one here. Ooh, 99%. So today is Monday. So you've had videos Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and now you're gonna have a video on Tuesday too. Actually, maybe even Wednesday, because I think there's a video going up tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, I have so many videos. So confusing. It's funny how sometimes you can have like a drought of videos where you have like several weeks of no content, and then suddenly you're like, whoa, I have things to share. Even now I have things in my brain. I kind of want to do like a 10 new favorite things, because there's a lot of things that I've recently discovered, like not even in my teaching life, foods, makeup, just stuff like that. So would you be interested in 10 things I'm currently digging? If you are, like this video, leave a comment down below, you know, the usual stuff. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the lovely channel. Okay, Closet of Doom, stop being distracted, let's do this. So first we have to take everything out, and you know, have to be able to actually open both doors. We're gonna do this side first and leave this, because this is like semi-organized. I mean, not really, but kind of. I've been wanting to do this, but also like procrastinating doing this for years, and now the time has come to do it. I knew this was in here, and I'm using it for a student on Tuesday, so it was important that I find this, and we found it. Like, look how perfect that is. I think I might want to do these like this, so then I have just even more storage. So I'm gonna have to raise these up a little bit, and keeping in mind that these extra shelves I'm gonna use over here. Hopefully the paints don't have so much wasted airspace. How old do you think this is? probably very old, but it's full of reward charts and stickers, so we love it. Realize just the way that this cabinet is situated in this corner, you literally can't see anything. So I did a couple more things. So we've got my normal copy paper on the bottom. I think I'm gonna do some of my astrobites here. We're gonna take all this assorted writing paper from over here and bring it over, and then my Woodcock Johnson testing manuals and stuff are gonna be up here some sort. Don't really know what I'm doing with this shelf yet, but like it's already looking a million times better. And then, you know, the floor. We're working on it. Okay, so here's the current struggle. This area right here doesn't have the little dotty things where you can move the shelf parts around. So this part does, and here's my paint trays. We'd have, you know, row on top, row on bottom. It'd be literally perfect. In theory. I'm pretty dang sure you can't put the shelf in unless you take the hinges off the cabinet. So that's where we're at. So I've given up on this because my janitor probably would not be too happy with me having to take off the drawers to fit it in, and then maybe it still wouldn't fit. I mean, I don't know why it doesn't fit. And then I noticed that these holes don't go the entire way, so we're gonna configure this strangely and still take it all out and add it to the mess. But look at this side. She's a beaut. Beautiful. Look at this perfection, like just barely fits. And this is the last hole, so it can't go up any higher. And then there's this weird bracket thing right there, so this shelf can't go any lower. So, oh my goodness, meant to be. Obviously some of the paints are bigger, but I also have like random glitters and big paints like this, so yeah, we'll deal with that. Even the glitter glues fit. Okay friends, we've kind of come to a standstill in the Closet of Doom. As I said, this side is really beautiful. I'm very pleased with it. And then this side, we need more of these containers, which I expected. I just didn't know how many, so I only got the initial set of 6. So I'm gonna get 2 more sets, I believe, and then we'll have a little bit of empty space, but then stuff like Mod Podge and random glues can go there. Maybe I'll tuck the bigger jars of paints behind it so the kids aren't getting into that. And then, yeah, we'll tackle this when the rest of it comes. Obviously, I'm not going to leave it all on the floor. I'm going to put it back in the cabinet and we'll deal with this again a later day. I'll fast forward me putting it all back in. How about that? How I always end up with glitter all over the place. Okay, so now the plan is to gather the curriculum for my online student, make some copies, and get ready for her parents to pick it up tomorrow. Okay, so here's the current situation. I use Reading Mastery for the majority of my reading curriculum, and I also use LLI. The good thing with LLI is they have the paper copies that you can send home with students, and I'll show you that later after this when I'm done in the copy machine, and I'll show you my entire setup I'm sending home with my online student. But I only have 4 of these, and I have 6 kids currently using this book. So my thoughts are, I'm gonna have the 2nd grader and the 4th graders that are using this book actually get the book and use it, and the 3rd graders who are in the group of the student who is learning virtually are gonna have paper copies. So I copied the entire rest of the book. We were on like lesson 70, and there are 84 stories in this book, so we're almost to the next book. So maybe we would have enough separation that I could send the next book with them home, which this is the squirrel book, the next book is the fox book. So we might be able to send the fox book home, so I don't have to copy it all. But I went ahead and copied everything because I'm gonna have to be sending this all through the mail. So I figure if I get a binder and I hole punch it, then I can have this student's work just sent home when they come to pick up their curriculum tomorrow or Wednesday. I think they're gonna pick it up Wednesday now. And everybody else just already has the copy made. My district is mandating kids can't share textbooks because of COVID. They want like a 7-day cool down period between one student touching a book and another picking it up. So things like the library, classroom libraries, it all has cool down times. And something like this, a curriculum book, I cannot have a second grader using it one day and then a couple hours later having a third grader use it and then at the end of the day having a fourth grader use it. Nope, that's not how it's gonna work. My district doesn't want that, and I agree. So we killed some trees. We copied the book. Now I just have to organize it all and hole punch it and get ready for the student. So hopefully next week when I'm sending things home, I just have like the worksheet copies and not this book portion, which is still a significant amount of paper, and I will show you after this. Okay, so we have grammar. So this is like periods and capitalization. So this is the students and that pile is everybody else's. Then we have read and write, which is theirs, everybody else's. We have LLI green, so there's 2 books, and then there's the worksheets that go with it. So they're gonna get the My 5 Senses and the Goldie and the 3 Bears, which is a level D and a level G, because it goes back and forth, easy, hard, just for practice. So we'll do those 2 books the 4 days this week. And then we've got connecting math concepts. So then they're gonna get the workbook pages, and that's what everybody else's is. And then this is a math warm-up, so 5-a-day math. I'm just sending that home with them. Everybody else's is on clipboards in their drawers. And then we have our reading mastery. So this is the copy of the book pages, and then there's the workbook that it goes with. So it's practically its own book. So minus the entire reading mastery book I copied and sent home, this is all just like a week's worth of curriculum that this student has. They see me for a 2-hour stretch from 8 to 10. That way they can wake up, get on class with me for 2 hours, and then they have speech right after. The speech teacher and I collaborated on that just to make it really easy so that we would make sure she'd be able to attend every single day and wouldn't have big long gaps. So then she'll start her online work. She has about an hour and a half of online work through Edgenuity each day, and there's workbooks that go with that. And then at 2 o'clock, there's the optional like socialization meeting with me. So she's got a lot to do, and it's just like being in class, and that's what we hope to have, that she's getting her special ed services, still doing like the regular ed work of the science and social studies aspect, and then getting her speech services in as well. So I have this little folder pocket thing that I'm going to put all her work in, and hopefully that and the binder she will keep in a backpack or somewhere safe so that she doesn't lose it, because I would hate to have to copy off more of this because she lost some of it. I'm going to clean up and get ready to go, I think. So this is what it looks like so far. So some of the second grade stuff, and then we've got kindergarten, some first grade, and then eventually down here will be more of the 3rd and 4th graders stuff. But the 3rd and 4th graders are switching to a different curriculum, so I have to do like actual placement tests to decide what book they're gonna be in. And we have a new 5th grader as well. So this chair's not. So they'll either be in purple or blue reading mastery. Again, they have to be all separate because we can't be mixing grades and classes. So yeah, we'll figure that out as we go. I am gonna go home. As you can see, the table is basically clean. Just have to put a couple things away and then we can go. What should we have for dinner? Fast food, of course. The boyfriend has just asked me to get him a good chicken sandwich. And you know where you can get a good chicken sandwich? Oh, Culver's, of course. We're having pretzel bites again, friends.